Today's topic: how to get yourself out of a bad day, moments when you miss out on a good start. You wake up and all of a sudden it's 12 p.m. Personal work kept you busy all last night till 5 a.m. You accept the fact that whatever good momentum you had is gone and you go back to your old ways. It happens. The time of the day translates into more work and stress in finding the right opening to get our daily routines in. How can we prevent something like this from happening? Do we plan this before it happens? What if we're invested in our work and a slip of a quick snooze gets right by us? I'll be talking about understanding patterns. If it happens to you more than once, well, take note of it. Explore options by waking up early, reporting notes where you left off on your work before your eyelids get heavy, or finding free time in your schedule. And you know what? If it's the first time it happens, continue with your day and find out what you have left at the end of your day, which is most likely around the evening, or if you work at night, it could be in the morning. Pushing back schedule. So changing the time when your workflow phase should start. Now, this is noting that you don't want to make this a habit just because then you're used to working at night and not working in the morning. Another thing would be taking note on a notepad or Word doc of your most productive time frames. And I'll also be sharing my experience in this topic as a lesson learned for myself today. Let's begin. For this topic, I'll be talking about today in understanding the patterns. Now, when I say take note of it, it may seem that I'm aware of this habit that I do. I like to take note of things on my notepad, and I like to work on my morning reflections. So writing is a habit that I already have at this moment, and not everyone has writing in their lifestyle every morning or every day. So to take this in consideration, especially if you're new into productivity, or you're first using your Kanban board, you can add a note on your Kanban board, and you can see the times that you aim to wake up, the times that you're most productive in and least productive. And this is easy enough to visually understand that you're able to have more control over your schedule. So when you understand these patterns, you're able to understand your schedule more, the free time, the times that you'd like to get your personal projects in, and eventually have this success that you're after. So when I'm talking about exploring these options by waking up early, writing notes of your work, or finding free time on your schedule, these are from what I can see, just basic steps of planning out your day before things become unexpected. And I'll be sharing this a little bit later after these small notes that I've had in the beginning of the video. And of course, if it's the first time that it's happened, much like the topic that I had covered yesterday, is exactly what I'm going into right at this moment. I have had some moments where I'm not able to do my morning routine in the morning, and I'm able to push this over in the evening. So if I can't do my morning stretches, then I can just push them over in the evening. Now, pushing back schedule, changing the time of your workflow phases. Now, you don't want this to become a habit, because then you're used to working at this time, and of course you don't want that, because you call them morning routines for a reason. As soon as you wake up, you get started with that work, and you don't get interrupted by anything else. So that's the message that I want to bring across. And when you want to push back schedule, well, going back to the Kanban board, you want to take notes of the times that you're most productive. Now, sharing my experience on this topic, I was working on a programming project up until 4, 5 in the morning, and next thing you know, I wake up at 12 at noon. So I mean, I really didn't have anything planned. Well, actually, no, I did have something planned. I had something planned at 11 a.m. And I was supposed to make it to that appointment, but unfortunately I didn't. And because of this, I'd actually just started, like, I went back to my old ways. I went back to just like checking several things, and next thing you know, I invested all this time on distraction, because I just want to like catch up. Now, at the same time, this is familiar with me. This behavior is familiar with me, because let's say if I get my work started at 7 in the morning, and I've already invested maybe like 3 or 4 hours of my time on the computer getting this work done, I feel that I deserve a break. And so because of that, I as soon as I woke up at 12, I saw that as an opportunity where I could just, do whatever I want. Not really care about the work that I want to focus on. And basically that time frame that I had just described, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. or possibly 12 a.m. if I'm really invested in my work, that this time frame is gone. This time frame is erased, and that's why when I'm talking about a topic like this, it's easy to understand the times that I clock in and I clock out, do whatever I want, and then clock right back in. So I believe this is a good topic to cover. If you wake up late, this is what will happen. You'll feel like it's a bad day, but don't be discouraged by that. You can always push your work back in the evening. Until next time, working on another topic, as always, and we'll see you later.